Oh, I'm Mike Darmitz. I'm the Software Engineering Research Lead here at CERT. My background is mainly in game development and architecture, and I've also spent several years working in the virtual reality and augmented reality industries, so specifically working on the development of new augmented reality headsets. Some of the main things I'm involved with here at CERT are on the software development side, specifically integrating new technologies with different platforms and different tools. For example, somebody might want to use some new technology or SDK with a game engine, such as Unity or Unreal, but it's currently not accessible in that way. So I might help architect and develop the software that would allow them to use it easily in those game engines for their purposes. So another major thing that I work on is actually integrating new technologies or tools into experiences. So sometimes a company may not have the software development skills or experience to integrate something into an existing content piece or game. And so I might help with the architecture and programming required in order to leverage those tools within that experience and actually combine that functionality with their experience. Some of the technologies that we're commonly working with these days would include things such as virtual reality. So for example here, we've got a Gear VR headset. This might look a little different than normal because we actually have this rigged up to work with a motion capture system. It's an example of some of the interesting integration work that we do here at CERT. So combining motion capture based tracking with something like a mobile VR headset like this Gear VR. For virtual reality, we're also working with some of the newer virtual reality technologies. For example, here is a Windows mixed reality headset. So this actually has inside-out tracking. So it enables you to track your position without having to set up sensors and work with them there. Augmented reality in multiple forms, of course, is very popular these days. So we have kind of one of the most well-known pieces of AR technology, the Microsoft HoloLens. So the head-worn inside-out tracking augmented reality device. At CERT we work with a lot of external partners, and one of the ways we often work with them is that they come to us with something new and innovative they want to develop, but they might not know the best technology or platform to use in order to develop it. So in my capacity, I might help advise them as to what is currently available with the latest and greatest technologies, and also assist them with designing and developing tools or content that creates the vision they originally had. So I'd say some of the most relevant aspects of the work that I do involve enabling people to leverage new technologies in interesting ways without necessarily having the software development experience or software architecture experience to do it themselves. It's often not very clear how best to incorporate these new technologies from a technical perspective. So that's really where I help out with my role.